Hello Ananda. Today we can see the types of functions in C programming language. There are 5 types of functions. They are function with no argument and no return value, function with arguments and no return values, function with arguments and return values, function with return multiple values, function with no arguments and return value. These are the types of functions in C language. First we can see the function with no arguments, no return value. Means here we are not going to be specifying any return value also, and we are not going to be passing any parameters. This is the first type. First we can see the what is function with no arguments and no return value. A C function without any arguments means they cannot pass data. Means we are not going to be passing any data also, and we are not going to be specifying any arguments like int, char, etc. to be called function. Similarly, function with no return type does not pass back data calling function. Means here we are not going to be calling any data function. It is one of the simplest type of C function. Means here this is the simple type in C language, function type. This type of function does not return any value, cannot be used in expression. Means here we are not going to be using any expression. It can be used only independent statement. Let us have some example. Here we can see the small example. Function with no arguments, no return value. First we are going to be declaring 2 header files. Hash include stdio.h, hash include conio.h, and we are going to be declaring one function. Which function? Void print line. Means here we are going to be printing only one line. We are not going to be passing any parameters also. We are not going to be specifying any argument also. Void print line. See here. Here in the print line, here we are not going to be specifying any return value also. Here we are not going to be specifying any arguments list also. We have created one function. What is the function name we have created? Print line. Then in the function body, here we are going to be declaring one variable int I, print escape sequence operator /n. We are going to be using for I equal to 0, I less than or equal to n, 30, I plus plus. Print in that for loop, here we are going to be using the printing statement, one hyphen we are going to be displaying. Then we are going to be closing the function print line also, and we are going to be opening the void main. In the main method, here CLR SCR function, this one is the predefined function we are going to be using. Then printf function we are going to be using. Welcome to C functions. Then print line function we are going to be calling, and we are going to be displaying the hyphen symbol. How many number of times? 30 times. Printer function easy to learn. Means here we are going to be defining one statement. Print line function again we are going to be calling here. Then we are going to be closing the main method also. This is the first. What is the first type? Function with no arguments and no return value. Means here we are going to be specifying the no return value also, no arguments also we are going to be specifying. See here. Whenever we are going to be calling the which function? Print line function. See here. In this example, here void function 1 we are going to be using, and we are not going to be passing any, no arguments will be passing, and no return value also we are going to be passing. And this one is the calling function where we are going to be declaring in main method. Called function we are going to be declaring outside the function. This one is the example of the no arguments, no return value. Means here we are not going to be specifying any type of return value, and we are going to be not passing any arguments. This one, see here. In this way we are going to be displaying the hyphen symbol. Then we are going to be using. Next, scope. Scope explanation. What is the scope of the variable? Whenever we are going to be declaring the variables, we can declare in 2 ways. In local declaration also we can done, and we can done the Global declaration. Suppose we are going to be declaring the variables outside the main means that declaration we need to call it as a global declaration. Suppose we are going to be passing the parameters variables in the within the function means with that scope will be within the body only. We cannot access outside. First we can see the source code explanation. In the above C program, explicit illustrate how declare the functions with no arguments and no return value. Means here we are not going to be passing any return value also, and we are not going to be passing any parameters. I am going to be explain only important lines only because of C program examples for these who are above the line 3 to 12. The code block is user defined function means UDF. User defined means we are going to be creating our own function whose task is print a horizontal line. Means by using that function we are going to be printing a horizontal line. This is the simple function and basic programmer can understand this. Means any basic programmer can understand very easily. As you can see in the line 7, I have declared for loop. For loop we have declared with the loop will be executed how many number of times? 30 times. And we are going to be printing the which symbol? Underscore symbol continuously. Next line 32 and 21. These lines are the main method. Means in the main method we are going to be using how many lines? 13th line to 21. The function code block 16 and 18 simply print the two different messages. Means we are going to be printing the two messages, and 17-18 calls the user defined function. Means here we are going to be calling the how many number of times print line function? 2 times. You can use the output as is shown below. Already we have seen it should be displayed the underline. Next we can see the another type of the C function with arguments and no return value. In our previous example we have noticed that main function to control over the user defined function print line function we are going to be displaying. It cannot control the output. Means it cannot controlling the output. Means here we are not going to be returning any value also. Whenever main method calls print line function, simply print the line every time. Means here we are going to be printing only line. The C function with the arguments can perform a better the previous type function. Means here we are going to be performing some action. This type of functions can be accepted the data from the calling function. Means here we are going to be accepting the data from the calling function. In other words, you send the data, it is called the function from the calling function, but you cannot send the result back to the calling function. Which function we are going to be calling? That function we are not going to be passing the result here. Rather than it display the result in terminal. Means by using the main method only we are going to be displaying the. But we cannot control the output function providing the various values as arguments. Means here we are going to be passing the arguments to the function. Then we are not controlling to the result. We can see the example. Here we have in this example here we have declared hash include stdio.h, hash include conio.h. These are the two header files we have declared, and we have declared the one function void add. Void is a data type. It cannot return any value. For that here we are not going to be using any return value. Add function we are going to be using the two parameters. Means we are going to be passing the two arguments int x and int y. Two arguments we are going to be passing. That's it. Next, by using these two arguments, result equal to x plus y. We are going to be storing the result on where, in which variable? Local variable of the add function. Then we are going to be declaring the result equal to x plus y. Then sum of x and y result we are going to be displaying. Next we are going to be declaring the main method. In the main method CLR STR function we are going to be using. Add function we are going to be calling how many number of times? 3 functions. These are the calling functions. Next in that we are going to be writing the functions. Means automatically whenever we are going to be control program execution will be started where onwards? Here onwards, main method. Then CLR is their function. We are going to be using add function. Automatically control will come here means what are the parameters we are going to be passing? 30 and 15. These are the actual parameters. Then again control go back to the which function? Add function. Then in the x place 30 will be placed, y place 15 will be placed, and we are going to be performing the result equal to x plus y. Then it should be displayed the 45. Like that, how many number of times this function will be calling? 3 times. 3 different outputs we are going to be displaying. Means here we are going to be displaying the 3 results. See here. This is the output. The sum of 10 and 15 is 45. Sum of 63 and 49 is 1112. Sum of 952 and 321 is the 1273 is the output. This is the way of to write the program. Next we can see the source code explanation. This simply sends the 2 integer arguments. Means here we are going to be passing the how many parameters? 2 parameters, which further calculate the sum. Means we are going to be calculating the sum and store the value in other variable and print the value also. Next, line 3 to 18, we are going to be declaring the add function. This one is a user defined function. This user defined function has a 2 integer value, has a integer variable. Which one? Result. It stores the sum of the values by the calling function. This one, calling function. This example is main method. Add a line number 7. Simply print the result along with the arguments. Next, 9 to 16, we are going to be writing the main method. In that, 13 and 14 is the important to us, because of we are going to be calling the add function 3 times there. This is the simple example of the no argument with arguments and no return value. Means we are not going to be passing any return value and we are going to be passing the 2 parameters. This example is related to this one. In the next class, we can see the functions with arguments and return value. Means here we are going to be passing the return value also and we are going to be passing the parameters also. Thank you, one and all.